Let's get back to SCUM. We are on day 3 in our casual solo journey on the New Dawn server hosted by South African streamer Lathias. I can highly recommend his servers for anyone looking for a nice community. He's got a variety of options from PvP to PvE, and on all of them I can say the community's been great. Alright, so when we left off in day 2, we just crafted ourselves an improvised pistol, and we looted a police station and came out a little bit bruised after our encounter with some puppets en route back to the base. Today I want to go and do a trader run, but we're gonna need to repair some of those swords that are lying in our base. Hey, here's a fellow but player here. Let's be friendly and wave. Okay. Oh, here we go. I thought I heard someone. Okay, so before we can repair all those swords, since we don't have a workbench yet, we are going to need a lot of toolboxes. That is wheel armor for the quad bike. Oh, bolts, yes. I've got some nail boxes, but bolts and nails we're going to need lots of, as well as scrap metal. I will need to just verify with my engineering, which I think is at advanced at the moment. We might get away. Ooh, cash. Oh, hello, hello. Somebody's seen us. Where did you go? Come on, buddy. Okay, so on most servers, what I did here with this little sidestep dance will work quite well. Just wait for them to start their attack animation and you go slightly left, right or backwards. That way you conserve stamina and most of the time you'll move out of their way. On single player, however, be aware, since there is 0 desync and 0 lag on single player, your timing has to be quite precise if you want to do that same trick. Puppets are way deadlier on single player because of this, so just keep that in mind. Right, let's first see if we can get some scrap metal. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And I'm gonna skip the houses for now. We're gonna hit the work. Oh, nice. I'm gonna look for the garages or the workshops. We are looking for nails, bolts, scrap metal. With that, we're gonna craft us some improvised toolboxes, as many as we can carry along with our swords, and then come to one of these. I like this one here because I can close myself up in the door, but you can use one of these if where you're currently situated you don't have a closed up one. This drill press over here can also work. Since we've got a workshop with a door we can close, we're gonna make use of that. Don't hear anyone else. Screwdriver. Even if they're poor quality, screwdrivers are always a win. Because between cargo drops and lockers, you are always going to be wanting screwdrivers. So as I was saying, we can use these open presses. We're going to use the one inside that workshop because it's nice and closed up, so we can work relatively safely. And for now, I'm going to loot very selectively. Those are nice because I can make blocks for us. But I'm going to stay away from things that are large and nice to have. These streamer clothing, like I said the other day, they're always good to have for some extra cash. We're going to try and focus, not for now. We're going to try and focus on our mission, and that is repair swords and sell them to the trader. That will give us quite a bit of money, which we can then put towards our vehicle fund. Also, it'll allow us to spawn into sector spawn, because I think we don't have enough yet. We've got 161. So that's not enough for a sector spawn. I think we need 500, 250 in the server. I cannot remember. I will check just now. I think it's down to 250 at the moment. Either way, not enough. There's some cash as well. Not enough yet. We're gonna need around... Ooh, score headlamp. Nice. That is your poor man's night vision. And we've got a battery at home. I don't know if it's charged though. Or if it has any charge left. Oh, at the back there she is. I wanted to say. I'm hearing the familiar moan and groans of a puppet. Oh, tabbed out of that too quickly. Let's take both. Apples are really nice. 55% for the headlamp. Not too bad. We're definitely wearing that. That will make our nighttime escapades a little bit easier, and maybe we won't run into puppets like we did on our way back from the police station in day 2. That was not a very clever move, but it gave us the opportunity to practice our healing. Okay, with a pan I can make grilled meat, and with the pot we can make tea and coffee. And look at me looting the things that are not scrap metal after saying I'm not going to. But that happens when, like me, you're a player that's used to picking up everything that's not bolted down. We're getting a bit warm. Our sweater has got some items inside, which is preventing me from taking it off. So let's do that for now. Okay. That looks like all of it. These plants are cucumber plants, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too much of a fan. They give you a lot of water, but not anything else much worthwhile. There's only 3 potato plants here, so potatoes are a bit scarce. And my closest cornfield is not really close. So with regards to those food items, this is not the closest base location for that. But I know where to get them. I can get some corn over there, it's just a little bit further away, and once we have 1 or 2 potatoes, we can grow our own. Let's get back to the task at hand. Okay. Alrighty then. So we have got, looks like 10, 14, we've got some extra 15 scrap metal. Need a blunt tool. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some of these clothes back on, even though I am getting quite hot because I'm running out of space. Okay, and we're gonna take these bolts with us. Okay, good. So let's go to our crafting menu and see what we need. Ah, loving advanced engineering. Okay, 2 uses of a blunt tool, which we have. And then 1 of each. So I need some planks as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see which bag is the biggest. This one. And then, see if we can fit smaller items in here. Because we're going to need the hiking backpack space for the swords. Sword takes up the whole width. So the more smaller items we can get into our small backpack, the better. Okay, so we've got the backpack full of that. We're going to need our axe as well. Okay. So let's take the swords that are closest. 94%, 78%, 55, 51, 50, 45. Oh, that's 49. So we do 1 down. Okay. Seems like we're gonna have to do a little trick here. We are not going to be able to carry all these things. Hmm. I think I need to do a quick little crafting shuffle. Let's go here. We go to place building. What is that chest gonna cost us? We need 17 toolbox uses. Okay, we don't have a toolbox yet, so we're not gonna do that. This one. Blunt tool, scrap metal. Okay, we can do that. I am going to craft another chest quickly. And you'll see why now. I'm not going to be able to carry all these things in my backpack. So what I'm going to try and do, see if I can put most of what we need into a chest and still stay underneath the weight limit for carrying. Because if I can do that, then we can carry a few extra things with us. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's just name this one in case we need to log out. Mail. And then we're going to take our lock, move the lock, put it on this chest, lock it. No, no, no. That's the larger chest, right? So we want to move all these items across. So I can use the basic chest for our crafting exercise. So in our base area, we can move the chest by just dragging it, but I'm going to take it outside my flag area, so I'm going to have to carry it, which means I can only put 80 kilograms worth of things in there. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to see if we can put all these items that we need in the chest. We are still under our weight limit, which is good. There we go, 40 kilograms. So we're going to be slow now. There's no doubt about that. We're going to be slow. But we will be able to carry it. Good lord, that gave me a fright. I thought I just destroyed my chest. That is a new animation. That is scary as hell. Why on earth would you destroy That is really funny and a little bit scary. Okay, so now we can only slowly walk, but we can carry a lot more things with us. So I'm gonna put this chest inside the workshop, and that'll allow us to collect items and hoard them in the shop while we craft, while we're fixing these swords. Our chest is locked, so that shouldn't be a problem. This is a PvE server. People generally leave each other's stuff alone, but you know, you always get that one person that thinks they're being funny. And I can see all the puppets are back. Well, sorry, a lot of the puppets are back. Just need to clear ourselves a path here. Was that just because I'm picking it up from a floor, so from the basic? Because it didn't do that animation now when I put it down on the floor. On the ground. You did not just call a horde. I came at you guys one at a time. Well, it's empty. Oh. Hey. Oh, he came out of the bar. No, 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 no. We don't want to lie down now. Okay, I just want to make sure. Path here is clean. Some nice bright colored kilts available. That's your fancy. Ooh, smartphone battery. And it's got some capacity. We'll stick it into the headlamp. Yep. I haven't found... I haven't seen them give us a hotkey for the headlamp specifically like we have for night vision. My night vision switch doesn't work for the headlamp. So for the headlamp you have to turn it on over there in your menu. I will scratch around on the keybinds to see if there's a keybind for that. Wouldn't really make sense to have a headlamp, to wear a headlamp as well as night vision, so I would not be opposed to having the same keybind for both those things. Okay, so we're gonna go through here, put our chest in the workshop, and then we still need to collect some wooden planks because we need a plank per one plank per toolbox, which we're gonna get from the woods behind here. We're gonna craft some bundles of planks because we can put more of, I think we can put 2 or 3 of them in our backpack. We'll see how heavy they are though. Where with logs we can only carry 1 log in the backpack and 1 log in our hands. Okay. Put this guy here. Where's that friend of ours? Oh, here you are. Come on, guy. No, 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 no. Where are we? On 65, so our metal sword needs some love as well. But we can craft more. I'm not going to be too concerned about repairing him at the moment. Once we have a workbench, I'll repair all of them. It's just way simpler. Right, we've got 1 plank. And we've got an axe. Let's put the axe. No, won't fit there. Alright, let's leave the axe there and then we put it on a quick slot. And let's go get some planks. Puppet. Arrow back. Needles always good to have. Okay, took care of the thin puppet and time for the logs. Always good if you can to use third person to just scout around you while you're busy doing things like this. You're gonna have to press escape to cancel the animation if you are in trouble, but this beat's getting surprised. Believe me, I've done that. Get so involved with the actions that I'm busy with and then I get a surprise smack on the head from a puppet. Not fun, I tell you. All of these items that you see appear here in our vicinity. We can also, I think it's 3, not 4, let's see. When you create something, when you chop something up and you create all these small items, or you create lockpicks from bobby pins, when your character finds them in inverted commas, that gives your awareness points. So you should actually naturally level up your awareness without having to think about it much. See, I took advanced engineering instead of medical, yes, but our medical leveled up to basic last night. Or in our day 2 session. while we were cleaning our wounds during that evening. Scan the area again quickly. Okay, the last two will have to be a bundle as well, but looks like the maximum we can put in a bundle is 3. You see they weigh a little bit less than what the logs do. And now for the sake of space, I'm going to do that. And we can fit quite a few, 3 of them in fact, and 1 in our hands. So 4 bundles of logs at a time. Or wooden planks, sorry, I keep on calling them logs. 4 plank bundles. Yes, yes, I know you're hot. This area on the map here, you can see, because I'm close to the mountain, I've got some very varying degrees of, or types of weather. We have nice sunny days like now, and we get some rain here, which makes it very cold very quickly. In the evenings or at nighttime, it gets cold quite fast. So staying warm is a little bit of a juggling act. Okay, there we go. Now we should have loads. So let's start. What? Take out the nails, because that will be a bundle. That'll take up 1 slot instead of 2, but we can also use them. You can't use them straight from the box, unfortunately. So I have to take them out one by one. We have been waiting for them to allow us to say take all. Previously, however, when you took them out, you put them on the floor and then you had to pick them up again. So at least now, when you take them out, they go straight into your bag. The bobby pins come out in the same way from the box into your bag, but when you craft the lockpicks, the crafted lockpicks go on the floor like all crafted items. Okay, so we've got that now. We're gonna take our bundles. Put our tool in our hands. And uncraft the bundle. Okay, and then we're going to go to our favorites. Oh, on items, sorry, not building. What are we missing? Scrap metal. Oh, that's in the bag. What about those? Okay, let's just do this for now. And back. So, autocraft. Cool. Now we'll be crafting toolbox after toolbox until we run out of any of the materials required. And it looks like the winner's gonna be the wooden planks. However, that's plenty for now. So let's put all our goodies back in our box. Take off this clothing. Sorry, can't take that off because there's something in there. So if you have something in your clothing's pockets, you can take that piece off and put it in a chest or a improvised wardrobe or anything like that. However, you cannot put a backpack with items or a clothing item with items inside your backpack. You have to empty out the item first. Just a small tip to remember. So now we can repair. Okay, so we've hit a little bug. Looks like I'm going to have to log out and log back in again. That one doesn't fit, so we put it in our hands. Right. I will see you in a moment. And we're back. Let's try this again. There we go. All our toolboxes on the floor around us. So now we can just quickly repair and not worry about it. So just to give you a, if you haven't watched my tips for beginners video, which I will link to in this, link to it below as well as in the video, we would be able to use all 20 uses of that to repair a couple of these swords using the flag. So that's what we're going to be aiming for as soon as possible. But this first batch, I'm going to do the simple way. It's costing us a little bit more resources, but as you saw, it didn't take us that long to find all of them, right? It's very basic things: wood, bolts, nails, and scrap metal. And even if you're struggling to find nails and bolts, because that can be an issue, we can craft nails and bolts, one piece of scrap metal at a time at one of these workbenches. So it might take you a bit longer if you're going to need to craft your nails and bolts first and then your toolboxes, but it's all doable. It's just a little bit more time. So it goes faster and it goes smoother once you get your own workbench. Then you can maintain your own gear, like your weapons, swords and knives. Oops, I clicked the wrong one there. Repair this guy first. Okay, is there anything else left? No. But that's not too shabby. Okay, so we can craft two more of these. No, I'm lying. I forgot about our backpack. Let's see how many we can get. And craft. So as you can see, this is not taking too long. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It is not 2 minutes and you're done. But I promise you it's worth it, because what we're doing now is not taking any high risks like you would need to do to get firearms, etc. And to be honest, firearms, automatic weapons and such, they give you good money, but you spend about 10k on a decent automatic weapon, and when you find one and sell it, you only get between 2.5 and 3 if you're lucky. So for me personally, I find that going to a place like the prison and looting that for weapons is more profitable. It's better for me to get a nice weapon there that I want to use for myself. And yes, I will sell the ones I don't want, because they do still give you money. But once you have a workbench, 10 of these swords will give you around 10k. You're not gonna, and you can get them quite fast, and with a workbench you can repair them really cheaply. Firearms you have to repair with a weapon cleaning kit, which is very scarce. So you rather want to keep those things to repair your own weapon that you're using on a daily basis. Not to make money. Okay, we are all out of toolboxes. So what else do we need? We've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Do we still... Oh, we don't have bolts anymore. Okay. That's the problem. We've got nails, but we're out of bolts. And we unfortunately need one of each for toolbox. Let's see what we can do here. Just to organize the space. Sorry, I'm a little bit of an organizer when it comes to these things. And utilize my space best as possible. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. Some more scrap here. And then those 3 can be a bundle. And the last 2 as well. Okay. I'm going to do another run quickly through town to see if I can get some bolts. Because if I can get this last sword up to 100%, then we are golden. Let's drop the swords in here as well. We don't need to carry them all with us. Let's start in here. I don't know if anything has respawned. It's normally about half an hour And you need to be outside the area. We've stayed here. So I doubt that we're gonna get any bolts now. We got some more puppets though. Yep, it's all still empty. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut my losses on that 70% one. And just take it as is. 554. Cool, we can still pick it up. Take in hands. And then let's go. Slowly. Watch out for the respawns. Any of them back here? Doesn't look like it, so we should be safe here. God, I had to relog, so my chat became unmuted again. Okay, I'm gonna shift walk. Just keep my eye on that little eye in the bottom left hand corner. As soon as there's some blue happening in that corner, it means Puppet is seeing us. Oh, and our macronutrients are in the gutter. Our poor guy is suffering. We're gonna need to feed him when we get home. Vitamins are good, minerals are still good. But we are in serious need of food and water. We are not gaining strength. We are not building up our constitution. All of which is not a good thing. So let's fix that quickly. Put our chest down. Let's eat some stuff. I mean, we don't have cooked food. But for 4 units we can eat all of this. And some of the rice will give us a nice carb boost. But if I'm not mistaken, we're going to get some proteins from the cornflakes as well. And then let's eat some raisins. Some energy and drink all the water in one of our bottles. Alright. That's our metabolism now. Don't want our stomach to be too full. Okay. Looks like we got the water in as well without stuffing ourselves. If your stomach gets too full, you can actually get nauseous and vomit. So we don't want that either, because if all that food comes out, then we're not going to get any of the nutrients. Now, shift walk, you'll see we've got a lot of energy in carbs, in the form of carbs in both. We've got some water, the raisins got some water and food benefits. But you can see now our constitution is green and our strength is green, because now we've got some fuel in our belly, so we're no longer starving, so our stats can actually increase. So walking with this chest will actually help both our con and our strength. Intelligence, unfortunately, we can only get from the ampules in the... Sorry, not the ampules are temporary buff, but from the little round discs in the abandoned bunkers. But the other three we can work on by ourselves. And in fact, if you just keep your character in a... that still freaks me out. If you just keep your character in a space where your food level is low enough that you're hungry but not red, so around 50, but just below 50%. So you'll get messages in the corner here saying that I'm feeling hungry, etc. But that will have your decks working for you all the time. So not overeating and being active is great for building some dexterity, which is why my dex is on 5 already, because before the wipe I did a lot of running. For the water bottle. If you drink water like this, you're gonna get about 200 milliliters per drink action. So we actually get more water in from drinking directly from the source than what we do from a bottle. So keep your bottles for when you need to carry water around with you. Okay. On our previous session, I found a big giant mushroom, and I can't remember exactly where, only that I started from the river, and I found it when I was lined up with my base. So somewhere in this vicinity. We've still got it at home. I haven't used it. Takes up a lot of space, but it gives you 10 mushroom uses, so you can make quite a few skewers. Oh well. No respawn yet. That's okay. Just want to see if we maybe have a bolt or two lying in the chest here that I skipped. If we don't, then I think we're gonna cut our losses and oh, look at me talking about cutting losses. You know what? We've got scrap. We can make a bolt. Right, we're gonna get 5%, so we need 30, so that is 6. So we're gonna need 2 toolboxes. Okay. And 2 bolts. And a blunt tool. And our sword. And some planks. Okay, so that should be everything we need. Let's go back and see if we can fix this last one. But we've got the majority back at base, so we can run again. And when the puppet's just walking in, they need to knock first. Alright, uncraft. And then we're gonna do this and that, and we're gonna craft bolt. And another bolt. And then we're gonna go back to toolboxes and autocraft a couple. Okay. And there we go. Let's put this lengthwise. So the planking fit, and we've done it. All our swords are maxed out. And I'm just gonna get myself some defenses, because I have a wonderful habit of running into wolves when I'm on foot, and when I have a vehicle and I would like some meat, I can't find them anywhere. Because, you know, that's how our luck works. So before we head up to the trader, let's just get all our things in order. I think our pistol is loaded, if I'm not mistaken. I loaded it last time we were here. Five, 6, 7. That is 3, 6, 9, 10.5K. If my math is correct. We're gonna need our jackets because we're going through the snow now. Can go in here. All our crafting things can go in here. And come to think of it, we can take that backpack and see what we want to sell. I don't know if there's anything in here that we want to sell. There's the giant mushroom. Beautiful. I think we decided that the wardrobe is for all the things we're keeping. Yep. So we're going to sell the shotgun ammo. Sell all these magazines. What? Block, yeah. I can sell the block magazines. HS9 magazines I tend to hold on to because that's my favorite pistol. It holds 19 rounds. I'm gonna repair this one. There we go. HS19 holds 19 rounds. And it's the pistol with the highest magazine capacity. So for that reason, if we pick up any of those magazines, we are gonna hang on to them. Can you fit? No. Alright, so these are actually craft. Let's put our tools and things in there. Now remove our lock. Put it on here. Lock that one. Okay. Then this one we're gonna give a new name. Tools. Garden. And tool. Garden and tools. Call this guy crafting. And that we'll just put our name on because that's going to become our chest for selling things. And I think we are good. We've got some weapons. Got some ammo for the pistol. And everything else is good. So now we're gonna take a long walk to the trader. Going to C2, it's my closest trader. It's a very uphill but relatively straight shot through. Past the prison as well, but our bags are full. We're not gonna go and stop at the prison. Food-wise, we're still okay. But I think I brought the rice with me. Yep, got the rice and the raisins, and we've got some water. And once we're in the snowy area, we can use snowballs for water as well. They don't give a lot of, it's very little, but it's something. But we've got a liter of water as well, 500 ml. So that's good. So this will be our first large trader haul. We're gonna see what we can do. We can buy some better gear. It will help if we can. Some military gear would be nice. I tend to not spend money on certain things, however. Military quivers are really expensive, and they're not super easy to find, but you can find them at gas stations in a couple of places, military bases, etc. There's also the radio tower at the top here with some easy accessible military gear. There's a bunker, not a bunker, there's sleeping quarters there, and there's half moons over there. So we can go there as well, but trader first, and then we can come back and do that. C2 bunker is also really nice. It is there. It's over here in the middle. It's a bunker that is still an old one. It's not an old style one. It's not an abandoned bunker, but it's quite large. It's got a couple of lockers. It's got radiation protection suit, and it's got a lot of nice things to loot. Because it's quite big, however, you need to make sure you've got SCUM map open either in the background or on a separate screen so that you can at least see where you're going. It's a nice little log cabin. Let's see if looked like someone's claimed it. There's a fire in the fireplace there. So C2 bunkers there, but no, as with all the old bunkers, you've got mechs patrolling and possibility of a horde in confined spaces. This is too far to run there a lot, but this bunker here in D3 is nice and small. It doesn't have as many nice lockers as the larger bunker, but it's got a couple. So you have potential of getting nice gear in there, getting nice weapons. There's also a locker with potential radiation suit, and that locker has not got a very difficult lock. It's got a normal bronze lock, I think, so don't need a very high lock picking skill to get. So D3 bunker over there for me is one of the nicest beginner bunkers, or even just if you're maybe not a brand new player, but you don't have experience with bunkers yet. It's got a relatively simple route in. There's two mechs patrolling, but one of them has got a very long path, so the only have actually one mech that you have to keep your eye on constantly on your way in and out. The door has got a double airlock, which is nice, so you can close the with blast doors. So you can close the blast door behind you so the mech doesn't see you. And then there's another airlock before you actually get to the door that the puppets can break through. So you're nice and you can enter safely, you can prepare before in a safe space before you exit. It's really nice. I've got a video about that as well on my guides. I can link that below as well, where I take you through that. I think we got a DMR last time when I did that video. Can't remember, but we got a nice haul. Ooh, the jumping, I keep on forgetting. It'll take you a day or two worth of play to adjust to that. I'm actually not upset about it, I just keep forgetting about it. Adds a little bit of realism. I mean, especially when you're overloaded like I am now, jumping is not going to be fun. And more importantly, on PvP servers, it prevents people from just bouncing around like gummy bears. Some more, just keep note here, when we're triple carrying like I am now with something in your hands, as soon as you eat or you drink, you're going to put that item down. So remember to pick it up before you run off. What I am quite happy about is they had a quality of life change a couple of patches back, where climbing ladders with an item in your hand like this doesn't drop it on the floor, which is really nice. You'll only drop it now if you need to use your hands for eating or operating a weapon or something like that, which makes a lot more sense. Because most of us can climb a ladder while holding something. Okay, let's rest here. Alright, I might cut at this point and then I'll come back once we're at the traders. Unless something interesting happens along the way. Alright folks, we made it to the C2 trader without any incident or any fun things happening, unfortunately. But let's go sell our things. Let's stop our armor. Ooh.
What's up? If you're trying to rob the place, I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
So these quest books are where you get the new quests from. We have to start doing quests for the traders here, and then later on we can pick them up from boards in town. But before we get to all that, we have worked ourselves up to 114, so 275 bucks and 51 fame. Need, I think, 30 or 40 for a hiking backpack. As you can see, we can even buy some bows, but we're not going to do that because we get them for free at the castle. Some mines, arrows, again, free at the castle.
All right.
But we can get some military clothing. That's really nice. So let's see. Before we go shopping. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and there we have it, 9,600 bucks just for the swords. Not too bad. Ask him to put it into our bank account. I don't want to carry all that cash on me. Then, so your items in your hand or your holsters are normally on the right hand side. When you're at a trader, it moves to behind your inventory here in a little tab, so you can do that. If I remove the backpack and that, so anything he won't buy will be 0 value. So you can just remove it from the list like this. And that's another 1,700. So we are up to 10, 11,300. And some cash. I'm going to keep my 38 ammo for now for that improvised gun. I can get 60 bucks for that as well.
Guns come unloaded.
I don't think...
Security reasons. Obviously.
know if we can get handguns yet. I doubt it. Rifle, no, 75 fame for handguns. I like having a pistol just for, you know, that wonderful oh shit moment where you are facing one too many puppets and your bow's just too slow. Ooh, these guys are taking a while to render. Let me not be so anxious. I have managed to run through the counter in the bank once while it was still loading in. And once you get behind that counter, nothing will happen to you, but there's literally no way out of there. Okay, so for him...
Let's see what you have.
Okay, so here you can see we're getting 169, so let's say 170 for the backpack. However, that beanie is also, it's actually more, it's all 180, and that cap is 140 as well. So for a one effective slot in our bag, that's not too bad. Say bank, 500 bucks, yes, take the bag as well. I'm gonna keep my bow, thank you. I don't want to... Oh, wait. What's happening there? That's a weird animation. It's like there's a bow lying on the ground here. Alrighty then. What can we get from him that we need? Because, of course, we can buy many things, but what do we actually need? We can also get some clothing from him. His hiking backpacks are not as cool looking as the military ones, but they're a good deal cheaper, so don't buy hiking backpacks from the armorer. Rather go hunt for them in the wild. Look here, even this branded one is 1, 2, and the others are 1,000. We've got a green one which is also 1, 2, but ours is in good condition, so we're gonna stick to it. Headgear. See, eyewear. Hats and caps. There you can see most of them. Other pants, the motorcycle pants we've got is okay, but construction pants or work pants has also got quite a high weight that it can carry. I think it's also 2.5. These construction pants, I like them. They actually don't look too bad. They look quite cool and they've got a nice weight. But we're good with what we have for now. So let's get some food. So we want some cornflakes. Ooh, decoration paper, that's for Christmas. We should be getting some baubles then as well. Build ourselves a tree and have Father Christmas visit us. And biltong, and then we want some kiwi fruit. Don't like that canteen, it's an odd size. It takes 6 slots, so it's 1 block and a half. So it always messes up my inventory management. So it's 3 of those. Oh, and garlic. Garlic is, ooh. Garlic seeds. Can't buy fresh garlic, but we can buy garlic seeds. Should we do that? That price? I think so. Yeah, the kiwis we're gonna eat now. They don't stay in your system long, but they give you a lot of vitamins. And then we're okay with carbs. And let's just get some protein. So we're gonna eat some of this African biltong. An actual popular treat from South Africa. Southern Africa.
Make sure to stop by there.
Since that's where I'm from, I actually like carrying it around my character. But it is really one of the better food sources to have because it's dried meat, so it gives you a lot of proteins.
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
Okay, got a starter card. Let's buy one. Oh, wait. Yeah, we've just got the starter card. Okay. No free. Please buy a new card. Okay. Then cancel that card. Delete your classic card. Yes. Back. Let's deposit some of our cash. We're gonna put 100. We're gonna put 100 in the bank. Keep the 14, so we have a slot to put cash if we do pick it up. Yes, we want to do that. Go back. Checked. Go here. No. Eject my cards. I want to buy a classic. Yes. And now we can have a pin. Which means we can go back and out now. can destroy our starter card because that does not have a pin. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And run with the classic card. Again, PvE server, not worried about other players.
Pleasure as always.
But, like I said before, you always have one or two funny people that think it's a great idea to annoy other players. Let's see what we need for some transport.
No loitering. Your either prices are not negotiable.
Okay, we're gonna need 80 fame points. We're not too far away. And we're not gonna see the... We need 220 for the cruiser. Okay, so just to explain, that 80 means the cheapest thing in this category is 80 fame points. So that's a bicycle. We would like a cruiser 220 or 170 for the dirt bike. And then motor vehicles, let's go. The Rager is, I think, 250. No, 340. 340 for the Rager, 340 for the Leica. So it looks like all the cars are the same. 340, yep, and 220. So quad is the same fame requirement as the bikes. So we're gonna need that. And I think the cruiser is about 30,000. So we need a couple of more sword runs.
Yeah. See you later.
And then
in.
if you
I'll
are
have a
worried
look.
about infections, you can buy some meds from this guy. You can buy a single antibiotic pill for a low price. The prices will be different on different servers, but it should be similar. Where you can see you need 2.5k for the blaster of 10, but I think it's 10 in the blaster. But the blaster is quite a lot more expensive, but you can buy a single for 200, which is not that hard to come by.
Remember to keep hydrated.
But for 160,
Try not
we
to get
bought a whole
injured too
bag of
much.
garlic seeds. Now, yes, there's not 1,000 milligrams of antibiotics in one clove of garlic. There's a lot less, but we can grow them ourselves. And if you use the garlic relatively quickly, so just as you get the infection, most of the time, that's good enough. So don't underestimate the usefulness of the garlic. And we were lucky with regards to that that day 2 incident with the puppets in the bush. We were quite lucky there that I had some alcohol back home. Otherwise, that could have ended quite different. All right, I think let's see what we can do next. We managed to do our swords. We got some cash in the bank, so we can respawn in the sector if we need to. So I think now is a good time to try and loot something. And that radio tower is calling me, because it is not too far away from where we are now. It's not like we have to go all the way back home. And it's got a relatively safe route to get into it. We'll see what the puppets look like now, but it's not as dangerous as a bunker at all. You can get into it safely. You can you can actually approach the puppets that do spawn there quite slowly and try and get to them one by one. And it can absolutely be worth your while. I've got a assault backpack from there. I got a bulletproof vest, which is upgrade on the stab proof. I have gotten weapon attachments, military clothing. So nice and easy way into the looting. Besides, in my guides, I'm telling you guys how these are the resources to use when you start. So why not use it myself, right? Makes no sense when they're sitting there for us, right for the picking. Just lie down every now and then. You'll see the stamina recovers quite fast if you're lying on the ground. You don't need to use the lie down one like that, because that puts you into an animation. I reserve that for when I'm trying to heal up, because if you just fall on the floor like this, you can still do a few things. I think you can still eat and drink while you're doing that. You can still or at least have a weapon in your hand, so not PvP scenario, you're ready to just get up and fight. The going prone is quite useful. But like I said, there is a visible difference in your healing speed when you use the slow animation. You'll heal faster lying down than running around as well. But to get the most out of it, you need to find a safe space where you can actually lie down on your back. And that will give you enough rest so that your wounds can heal properly. Where am I going? North. Go east, so that way. There's the tower. I'm not going to go all the way along the road because it makes this whole weird squiggly thing. Basically takes you all the way past the tower and then turns and comes back in. But we're not going to go through the front door anyway. Okay, here we are. Just get our stamina back. Okay, go around. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna go around the back of this. There are some buildings at the back here with open windows that are forming part of the perimeter. So there is a fence, but the fence lines up with the side of the building. So we can get straight into the building without having to get through the fence first. There are usually some puppets back here spread out. Just be careful. And now you're burning my stamina with all the jumping. Some are there's usually one or two right at the top, but in between the rocks and the bushes. There we go. So use your cover. And you can see the frost on the edges of my screen. So let's put on another jacket. There we go. No need to freeze. So we're using our normal carbon arrows instead of the broadheads. There's some method to which arrows you are knocking into your bow. You can go here and think if we put this in the backpack so it's higher, then he might go for those first. There, we're on the broadheads now. Inside the quiver, I think it's from left to right, but like we saw now, we took the normal carbons from the right anyway. So I unfortunately still do not know exactly how it chooses which arrows. But if you have arrows that are relatively similar in strength, it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is the mess hall, if I'm not mistaken. But you see here, this building is connected to the wall, so we can just jump in here. Oh, that door's up. So either someone's been here, or the puppets have been moving around. I'm not gonna go in the mess hall yet. There's a little kitchen area at the back here, but the one I'm interested in is this next one. This is the barracksy part. And they've got some clothing lockers and foot lockers at the bed. Let's see if we've got some puppets in here. Doesn't look like it. Crouch down so that we're quiet and close our door behind us. And then let's see what we have here. We are not off to a very good start. Seems like someone might have beat us to it. Oh well, you win some and you lose some, but we're gonna stick to it anyway. If we really come up completely empty-handed from this, I think what I'll do is just move out of the area for a while and come back a bit later. Just won't go too far. Nothing here. Okay, jump out the window. There's an office building with some bobby pins and things like that. And there's a hole in the fence here. And there's some military tarps over there as well, and a half moon, and the half moon is open as well. Yeah, I've got a feeling we had another player here not too long ago. Back there's some more military tarps. Just be careful, there are some roaming puppets here. Gunpowder and knife. Well, I'll take what I can get for now. If our timing was off, then, like I said, I'll come back. But as you guys can see, that there's a lot. There's a couple of these military crates. I got a yellow from from that tarp over there. A yellow screwdriver from that tarp over there previously. There we go. Shotgun. Not too bad. That's gonna make a hell of a noise, but it's a nice one. The 8 ammo. Another waste bag. I'm not a big fan. The sporran bags are larger, carry more weight. But at the rate that we're picking up loot. Oh, 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 oh. I've upset the puppet, I think, behind the wall here. Where are you, my friend? Oh, there we go. There he is. Let's go help him out quickly. You don't want to upset too many of them at once, because then they call their friends. 5% military pants. So those can be repaired only up with only 50% to 50%. But at the moment, I don't really need them that badly. Oh, there's the other guy that I heard. Let's see if we can get our arrow back through the fence. I really don't want to lose that arrow. No, I don't want to cut the bush with my sword either. We're gonna have to go around, it seems. Okay. And then and I've got a friend wandering as well. Sorting it out. Yep. I know. You are upset, I know. There we go. I thought one of my arrows missed. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing some light growling. There we go. Which is why I went quiet all of a sudden along with crouching. Puppets are starting to respawn. So we didn't have one here just now. Does that mean we have fresh loot as well? No. I think... Oh, there we go. Tactical holster. Nice. Which means we can take our not so tactical firearm and put it in there. Oh, we can't because it's a little bit damaged. So what we're going to do is do that, keep the holster with us. And I think we've got a needle. If I'm not mistaken. Did we leave it at the base? I'm not sure. No, it's in our pants. Okay, we've got a needle. Cola. I'll take it. I prefer water, but the can itself can be used to make a improvised grill. I need 4 cans for that and some sticks. Can make a silencer as well, but it's not that effective. Best improvised silencer for how long it lasts is the one that you make from the oil filter. Okay. Tactical beanie. Better than the one. Looks nicer than the one we've got. Also needs some repairs though. Three heats, so the same as the normal beanie. But better, because it's tactical. You know, camo. Okay. Gloves and glasses. I don't know which ones look better. We'll see. Let's go with the... What do you guys think? I think with our current look, that one works better. I'll put that top there. Around the back here. Motorcycle glasses. What have we got here? Office equipment. I'm not too fussed about the rubber gloves at this point. Let's see what's up there. Pumpkin seeds, no thanks. You can eat the seeds. You can obviously grow them as well. But don't really use a lot of pumpkins. They are very large and they take a lot of space. And they're not that nutritional. Okay, there's a puppet there we need to watch out for. A nice red toolbox there once in that corner. Thought I saw something up there, but it's obviously my imagination. And we've got a different hat. See what this guy's got. Hiking boots. Worn out hiking boots. Ooh, grinding stone. That's not too bad. And there we go. Nice large toolbox. I will take that over those things anytime. Okay, 96 out of 100. That's really good. That's almost a full toolbox. Okay. Wanted to say if you're going to be that jumpy about it, you might just hurt yourself. We can put that in the shotgun. That's probably gonna jam. Those weapon jams are back if you haven't seen the update the patch notes. So from some of the testing I saw Lithias do, it seems like it's really nicely balanced. You don't just jam for no reason. Jams actually only start happening when your firearm has taken some wear. It should make sense. Let's leave that and take a pan. So once you've got some wear on your firearm and it's worn down, I think, to 50% or less, only then will you start getting jams. Rubber, I can use the rubber for a sword, but let's take it for now. It's only one slot. Slippers, no thank you. So yes, low-grade weapons and low-grade ammo will actually be a thing now where it will actually affect you. It's a nice little mechanic that they reintroduced for us. That's unfortunate. 94 spawn bag. Nice. So we got space for that. Yep, we do. Always good to have a backup. We're in here. I think that's it. That's exit time now. That is unfortunate to lose an arrow on a hill like that. Very sure that went much further than what I'm prepared to go searching for it. We can go and see, but I've got a 90-pound bow. That arrow can go flying quite a while. We are done looting this place, guys, anyway, so... 75% on the shotgun, that's gonna be worth something. I'm most definitely selling the shotgun. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the trader. I'm gonna buy some thread and fix that up. And see what else I can sell. And I think that's it for day 3. Thanks a lot for joining. Please subscribe if you want to see more updates and more content like this. It really helps the channel. And I will see you in day 4. Thanks a lot. Cheerio. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.